Did you know that according to a 2024 Bankrate survey, 56% of Americans cannot afford a $1,000 emergency expense, and 35% of them say they would have to borrow the money in some form? You may be wondering why your budget just doesn't seem to stick, or why your spending always creeps higher than planned. Don't worry, you're not alone. Today we're going to show you 5 ways how to create a realistic budget that works for you. Hi! Welcome to the channel Better You, Better Wallet, the channel where to help you improve day by day and to take control of your money. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to manage your money sustainably and still work toward goals like building an emergency fund or buying your first home. Here are the 5 ways on how to create a realistic budget. 1. The first step to creating a budget is defining your goals. Why is this so important? Without a clear destination, it's easy to lose focus and overspend. Goals give your budget purpose. But here's the key. They must be specific and broken into smaller, manageable pieces. For example, if you want to save $30,000 for a home down payment in 5 years, break it down to $6,000 a year or $500 a month. Planning for smaller steps is much easier than facing one big daunting number. Specific goals also make it easier to track your progress and stay motivated. Remember, your goals should reflect your short-term needs, like an emergency fund, and long-term dreams, like a house or travel. Second, let's talk about tracking your spending. If you don't know where your money is going, it's impossible to manage it effectively. Start by reviewing your past 3 months of expenses. Categorize everything: rent, food, entertainment, transportation, and so on. Look for patterns. Are you spending $150 a month on coffee? Consider alternatives, like brewing your coffee at home for a fraction of the cost. Think about the concept of utility per dollar. Does that $40 shirt give you enough dollars per wear? Or would a versatile $20 option serve you better? Tracking your spending helps you identify where to cut back without sacrificing your quality of life. You might even find extra cash to put toward your goals. Now that you've tracked your spending, it's time to talk about the third way to create a realistic budget, which is to prioritize your expenses. Let's use the 50-30-15 rule as a guide. Here's how it works. 50% of your income goes to needs, things like rent, groceries, utilities, and insurance. These are the essentials you can't live without. Next, allocate 30% of your income to wants. This includes dining out, entertainment, vacations, and hobbies, things that make life enjoyable but aren't essential. Finally, dedicate 15% to savings and debt repayment. This includes your emergency fund, long-term savings, or paying off student loans or credit cards. Let's consider an example. Say you earn $3,000 a month. Your budget might include $1,500 for needs, $900 for wants, and $450 for savings and debt. One key takeaway here is clarity. When you know how much is allocated to each category, you reduce the guesswork and avoid overspending. Use this framework as a starting point and adjust based on your unique situation. 4. Let's be honest. Budgeting shouldn't feel like a punishment. It's important to build flexibility into your plan. Set aside a small percentage of your budget, say 5%, for guilt-free spending. Love buying books or indulging in desserts? Include that. Celebrate milestones too. For example, when you reach a savings goal, treat yourself to a dinner out or a new gadget. These small rewards make budgeting more enjoyable and sustainable. Life happens, and your budget should adapt. If you overspend one month, adjust and plan for the next. Budgeting isn't about perfection, it's about progress. The last and fifth tip: saving money doesn't have to be a struggle. Automating your savings is the easiest way to stick to your goals. Set up a recurring transfer to move $500 monthly to your savings account. Over time, this adds up. With compound interest, your $500 monthly savings could grow to nearly $20,000 in 3 years at a 5% annual return, and over $75,000 in 10 years. Now think about the opportunity costs. If you spent that $500 instead on takeout or impulsive shopping, you'd miss out on that growth. Automation ensures your savings grow while you enjoy peace of mind. Now, let's do a recap. Today, we learned how to 1. Define specific financial goals. 2. Track your spending and look for alternatives. 3. Use the 50, 30, and 15% rule to prioritize your budget. 4. Build flexibility into your budget. That is what the last 5% of your budget is for. 5. Automate your savings to put investments or repaying your debt. Together, these 5 tips will help create a budget you can stick to and use to achieve your dreams. Remember, a budget isn't just about cutting back. It's about creating a plan that works for your life and gets you closer to your goals. You now have the tools to take control of your money and move confidently toward that emergency fund or first home. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and share it with a friend ready to start their budgeting journey.